Have you heard about the recent flooding in Dubai and the hurricane in Florida? These events are clear signs of climate change, and we need to take action. One crucial step is investing in resilient infrastructure.
In Dubai, investing in resilient infrastructure means enhancing urban planning to handle more frequent, heavy rainfall and incorporating green spaces that can absorb water. Improving drainage systems and building flood-resistant structures are also essential. In Florida, we need to strengthen coastal defenses like seawalls and restore mangroves to reduce the impact of storm surges and coastal flooding, ensuring that buildings and roads can withstand extreme weather. This is crucial for both regions. Reducing greenhouse gas emissions is also crucial to slowing the pace of climate change. Both Dubai and Florida should prioritize investments in renewable energy sources such as solar, wind, and geothermal power. Dubai has already made significant strides in this area with its ambitious plans to expand its solar energy capacity. Florida, with its abundant sunshine, is also well positioned to increase its use of solar energy. A shift to renewable energy will not only help mitigate climate change, but also reduces the reliance of fossil fuels, which contributes to air pollution and further environmental degradation. This transition is essential for creating a sustainable future.
In regions like Florida, which rely heavily on agriculture, implementing climate resilient farming practices is crucial. This includes adopting sustainable irrigation techniques, planting drought resistant crops, and improving soil management to reduce erosion. These practices can help farmers adapt to changing weather patterns and ensure food security. For Dubai, shifting to more water-efficient agricultural methods is essential. Innovations in arid agriculture, such as hydroponics and vertical farming, can help mitigate the impacts of extreme weather and enhance food security. By adopting these practices, both regions can build more resilient agricultural systems.
Investing in early warning systems and disaster preparedness is vital for both Florida and Dubai. Advanced meteorological technology can provide real-time data, allowing authorities to issue timely warnings, evacuate vulnerable populations, and mobilize resources. Public education campaigns to raise awareness about disaster preparedness are also important. Communities need to be better equipped to handle floods and hurricanes. Additionally, rising sea levels pose a significant threat to coastal cities. Restoring natural ecosystems like wetlands and mangroves can provide natural barriers against storm surges and erosions. Building elevated infrastructures and relocating at-risk communities from flood-prone areas can reduce long-term vulnerability. Global collaboration and policy action are critical to address climate change. Effectively, countries with high emissions like the US and the UAE must commit to reducing their carbon footprint and adhere to international climate agreements. Stronger regulations and financial support for vulnerable nations are also necessary.
Well, my group and I have discussed a lot of major ways that we can implement change within our society against climate change. We wanted to discuss with you guys some more local ways that we as individuals or just us in our communities can bring about change and implement these changes to fight against climate change. So to discuss that with you guys, we're going to show you guys a video from Duke University that discusses climate change and the major things that we as individuals can do to fight against it.
Fighting climate change may feel too daunting for any one person to take on. But a recent report shows that if enough of us change our behaviors and promote change in our communities, we can reduce global greenhouse gas emissions by as much as 37% over the next 3 decades. Here are some of the changes we can make that will have an impact. While individuals can't revolutionize the shipping, flight, and automobile industries overnight, we can make sustainable choices every time we need to go somewhere. Public transportation, carpooling, biking, and walking are all great alternatives when feasible. For a bigger impact, choose a fuel-efficient vehicle when purchasing. Powering your home with solar or wind is still one of the best ways to fight climate change. The good news is that solar panels are becoming increasingly more affordable across the world. Another way to help is to make your next stove, water heater, and furnace purchase electric rather than gas. If these are not feasible options, switching all light bulbs to LEDs, unplugging electronic devices while they aren't in use, washing your clothes in cold water, and cleaning or replacing your HVAC filters every 3 months are small ways to help. After fossil fuels, the food industry, specifically the beef and dairy sectors, is one of the biggest contributors to climate change. If cattle were their own nation, they would be the world's third largest emitter of greenhouse gases after China and the US. You don't have to go vegan or vegetarian to make a difference. Reducing your beef consumption or using dairy alternatives are ways to help reduce this impact. Not only do small actions like these add up, social scientists have found that when one person makes a sustainably oriented decision, other people do too. And as we all know, climate change won't be solved by individual habits alone, but will require broad policy solutions from governments, nonprofits, and industries around the world.
We want to thank you guys for listening to our video. As we continue on with our daily lives, we hope that this video was able to educate you guys on the different things that we can do as individuals in our society to bring about change and implement these changes to fight against climate change. As we all know, climate change is devastating to the earth and the environment, and we can already see that from the different things discussed in this video. And we just hope that these changes and these things that we can implement in our daily lives, you guys will be able to put them in action to better help the earth, the ecosystem, the animals, and of course all us other fellow humans. Thank you guys again.